Okay, how we do Rita Ora. This whole song is based around the chord sequence of G, C, E minor and D. And even though there's not a piano part actually in the original song, it's just sort of guitar, the piano or keyboard can play these, can play a riff that will work. Simple riff, made if you have a look at the sheet music, it's got it written on. To build it up, with your right hand of the piano, you're playing this riff. So it's quite simply D, 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 C, 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 B, 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 C, C, C. But with all of these, you're going to add with your thumb, you're going to add the note G just playing at the same time. Now you can, so it's just, the thumb is just in G all the way through. You might want to, on the last two notes, change the G up to an A, so it sounds like this. Then change now. Or you can just keep it to the G all the way through. It's up to you, see which one sounds best. And obviously change the rhythm, but that riff will work. With your left hand, or with a separate person, can simply play the bass notes, which would add to this part quite a lot. And they're quite simply G, C, twice, E, and D. And this is the same as the bass line. So it doesn't sound quite like the original, but similar. So put them together, I'm just looking around the camera, will sound something like this. Sorry, it won't. It'll sound something like this. And there are times when that part should drop out, when it's just like drums and singing, but you can put it in. So one person could play all of those parts together, or you can split it up over two or more people. A third bit you could add would quite simply the chords. And the chords, as I mentioned before, are G, then C, then E minor, and then D. Now the notes for the chords are written on the music, so you've got a chord of G, which moving left to right is B, D, and G. Don't know if you can see that clearly on the video. To a chord of C, which is just C, E, and G. E minor, just change one note, which is the C, down to a B, so it's B, E, and G. And then finally a chord of D, which is A, D, and F sharp. And that could be played to the same rhythm, so something like. Next one. Or you could just hold the chord. Sorry, wrong chord to start with. It's a G chord. So G, then C, then E minor, then D. Or you can vary it, because the song is very, very repetitive. So, do one section in one pattern, then change it part of the way through. And that is a simple keyboard part.